When it starts to rain, that mean my database is getting more information from outer space.
Alright, last take one. Hey, what's up? I said take one. Fucking guard dog. Hey, what's up? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homie. This channel, these videos are for one group of people. The Sherlock Homies. If you don't have this book, this channel is not for you. This video is not for you. Lifetime membership, Sherlock Homie. You need my book. The Edict of Marlawn. It's a journal about my thoughts and rituals every day of the year, 2 pages per day. Oh, you can stay if you're an affiliate too. If you're an affiliate, just send me a letter, send me a text, send me an email. Donate $1 in the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate. So if you're not a Sherlock Homie, you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you got a bounce, partner. We don't care about views. We don't care about subscribers. We don't care about likes. We care about Sherlock Homies. Until next time, people. Oh, back to this dumbass video.
And I'm back. And I'm black. What up, people? This is AKA. What's up? This is Marlawn, otherwise known as Sherlock Homeboy. Back again. I think I got time to squeeze in another case. Who killed Megan Tilman? Give me a second, people. I just be turning the mic on and playing it by ear. Well, this is what day 2. No alcohol. Don't really miss it, but I'll tell you one thing. I really don't got nothing to tell you. It haven't been long enough to comment on it, so that would have been fake as fuck anyways. It's only been 48 hours. What the fuck? But I would tell you this. That fucking Arizona professor case, I can't stop thinking about that shit, man. Like I can't stop thinking about it, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but that dude was a keeper, man. Like, we needed him. Like, that dude was special. And so I know I guess you're not even supposed to say stuff like that, but that one hitting a little bit different. I think with all the cases, everybody's special in their own unique way. That's why I wasn't going to even bring this up. But something about his excellence that he had showed in his life bothering the hell out of me, man. Because I know one thing. His demons and his vices definitely ain't bigger than mine. And all his accomplishments seem like a good guy. It don't even seem he was like that type. We all human. It don't seem like he was even chasing the type to chase a man. So without talking about that, I just had to verbalize that. I've been thinking about that shit. In full disclosure, man, I hate that fucking retarded ass dumb black dudes in the fucking middle of it. I want to kill him. That's all fucked up, man. Like it's a small group of people where it's a certain percent of every race got their bad seeds. I said, what's the difference between a nigga and a redneck? It's the spelling. Just so all white folks don't be fucking around with them rednecks. They don't be fucking with them. And black people don't be fucking with them niggas. Same potato. But man, they just like highlight like shit like that, man. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow. And with the when you try to get your people to do better and shit, am I talking to them? Let me get closer to the mic. That's a hard pill to swallow, and man, that's embarrassing to the black culture, man. I am so embarrassed. I can't stop thinking about that. I am so embarrassed that dumbass motherfucker ruined that dude's life. Him and that dumbass white bitch. Alright, man, I just had to get that. I've been thinking about that shit all day. Because it's humbling to know, like, man, it's humbling. It's humbling, like, as a, when you see stuff like that, you start acting like, well, somebody likes me. Why? The universe got plans for me, I guess, and That guy did a lot, but it just was so sad. I'm just running on. I don't know nothing about this case. Who killed Megan Tilman? Let's try to give her case some energy. And all we can do is be honest. Shout out to the homies. Shout out to Natalie, Boston, Philly, Jessica, and I hope new Sherlock Homie. I didn't have a way of reaching you. All I had was your information from your Cash App. So if you thought that was weird, that's why I sent you a Cash App, because that's the only way I had a way telling you where I'm at. So I know it's a little weird, but I didn't have your email. They didn't have a place for me to contact you. So the only thing I could do is send you a Cash App to tell you the Titanic sunk, and we on a little survival float over here. So let's see if we can put some good positive energy and a couple epiphanies. Just try to discover something. Just try to help who killed Megan Tilman. Let's see what's going on.
I'm Vinny Politan. Thanks so much for joining us here on Closing Arguments. This time in the program, we always open up our unsolved case file to take a look at a story that needs some attention. And it's we do missing persons, we do unsolved
that's what I want to tell
murders.
That's what I want to tell you. I used to hide behind drinking because I got a speech impediment naturally. But when I drink, it takes the edge off it. It gives like a reason. So people always think I'm drunker than what I am, and it takes the edge off my slur. But I must say, I need to quit hiding behind that because I can actually hear a difference. It's more comforting to be buzzed and present myself because it's like a walking alibi. So maybe I don't need that little shelter anymore because I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now. And when I'm sober and I start hearing myself talk, it starts working on my self-esteem because my mind and my brain and my voice and my how I articulate things are not connected, not even closely connected. My brain is like foreign to everything else about me. And it's like two people. Well, you guys know it's two people because I have I talk to myself. I just was saying, hey, maybe I don't need to hide behind blah blah blah. Let's see what's up with Megan.
To get some answers and some sense of justice for the victim and the victim's family. And many of these cases could use your help as well. I post everything on social media each and every day on my Facebook page, Vinny Politan Court TV. You can take a look at it. You can share it. Tonight's story it involves a mother of two, and she's a grandma too.
Jeez, she's a young grandma.
She went missing, was reported missing, and her remains were found. It was difficult to identify those remains. They had to go through some DNA testing to do the match and to figure it all out. But what they haven't figured out is who killed Megan Tilman. Tonight's unsolved case file.
Memories and a little wooden box. That's all Jim Tilman has left of his daughter Megan.
It's been 2.5 years, and there's a special kind of hell that you live in when someone is missing for 1.5 years, and then you find out that they were murdered.
Megan's aunt Shannon Perry and her father have been praying for justice. November 1st, 2017, family reported the 43.
All of them look alike. I could have pointed all of them out. I could tell all three of them are related.
3-year-old missing from Annapolis. Less than a month earlier, October 18th, 2017, remains were recovered in the area of Holly and Chesapeake Drive in Shadyside. Initial reports said the remains were an Asian woman.
When we first heard about that body, and we heard about it early on, I fell to the floor. And then when we realized, when they said, oh, well, it's not Megan, I said, But that means some other poor family is out there going through this.
While Megan's family waited patiently, months and months went by. When homicide detectives from Anne Arundel County Police obtained DNA samples from family and conducted extensive testing, they were finally able to identify the recovered remains as that of Megan Tilman.
In that box is from Megan's chin up, her torso, and one leg. That's what I got from the coroner's office.
We don't have suspects, but we do have people of interest.
Anne Arundel County Detective Kelly Harden has been on the case.
One thing I noticed, it might just be me just freestyling, but it seems like dismember when people only dismember people they know. It's kind of like weird. I guess Jeffrey Dahmer did that shit. So I'm saying it's kind of weird how that's a clue in itself. The effort to not be caught is kind of stronger in people you know, and I guess that's when dismembers happen. Dismembered.
Since 2017, and she's getting close to making an arrest. Frustrating though?
Very frustrating, because I need to prove. There's only one chance. You only get one chance.
Harding is keeping close tabs on Megan's roommates. They shared a townhouse in Annapolis on Rockwell Court when she disappeared. This is a picture of the three of them posted on Facebook in August of 2017. Megan's boyfriend, William Rice, and another roommate, Christina Stallings, left town shortly after Megan disappeared. Police found her Jeep dumped.
Wait. I gotta focus. Say that one more time.
On Rockwell Court when she disappeared. This is a picture of the three of them posted on Facebook in August of 2017. Megan's boyfriend, William Rice, and another roommate, Christina Stallings, left town shortly after Megan disappeared.
Oh, shit.
Police found her Jeep dumped in an out-of-the-way shopping center parking lot in Prince George's County.
Oh,
Someone came forward and saw when how her Jeep.
She looked like Maggie Simpson, off subject. But they didn't cahooted against old girl. Oh shit. But why kill her? They must have. To kill her is not a marriage, so he could have been free from the relationship anytime he wanted. He could have ran off with the girl. They took something. They needed something. I don't understand why you would kill her. She really was in a relationship, but let's call her the third wheel. I don't know why you would have to kill her. They had to take something. They needed something. There's no need to, even if they got caught fucking, there's no need to kill her. She's just a girlfriend. There's no connections. Tell me more. They had to take something.
Up in PG County, that's important.
Rice and Stallings no longer live in Maryland.
One is in custody in Tucson, Arizona, and the other one is also in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Is that where they're from, or did they flee there?
So I don't want to say the word flee, but that is where they traveled after she went missing.
Detective Harding has traveled out west and is working with law enforcement at the Pima County.
I think Jezebel got her arm around him. She got her arm around him.
Detective Harding has traveled out west and is working with law enforcement at the Pima County Sheriff's Office in Arizona, hoping someone there knows about what happened here to Megan.
If somebody in Arizona can come forward and give us information about maybe things that they talked about, William and Christina with the other people, that's also important. That one nugget, that one piece could make everything fit. That one little piece, that one piece of the puzzle.
Time has passed. People have moved from the neighborhood where Megan lived and likely died. But the Tilmans are hoping money will motivate someone to come forward. The Anne Arundel County Police Department is offering a reward of up to $10,000.
I gotta do better than that.
Please come forward.
Make the call.
Make the call. Don't be afraid. Come forward. You know, do what you have to do. This could be your niece. This could be your sister, your daughter.
Your mother.
Megan's oldest daughter, Paris, is now a mother herself.
What's up with the bluff? Y'all can't call them bitches in and bluff them. Fake deals? You guys don't have to charge them and put them through the ringer. You got up to, I don't know how it works, but you guys can manipulate. You can play them against each other or something. Get this shit done, man. Shit is frustrating.
Her son Cecil will never know his grandmother. Megan's younger daughter, Grace, just 8, will now grow up without her mom.
You always hear about people being murdered and you feel horrible for them, but what you don't know is what it does to a family.
Incredible frustration, but you can help if you know. And we've got viewers across the country, including out in Arizona. If you have any information, call the Anne Arundel County Police Department, 410-222-4700. 410-222-4700. We'll keep that number up throughout the rest of the segment. Also, again, on Facebook, you can share the story and spread it around. We've got some special guests joining us tonight. Joining us in Tulsa, Oklahoma, is the aunt of Megan Tilman. Shannon Perry is with us. And in Millersville, Maryland, the lead detective on the case,
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Kelly Harding. Welcome to you both. Thank you for joining us.
I guess it's just, that's the kind of, I guess it ain't weird. I like that, though. I like that. She's kind of cute, too.
Yes. Shannon, let's start first with her daughters and grandchild. How are they doing? How are they handling what has been a horrific time over the past more than 3 years?
Well, it's been very difficult for Megan's older daughter in particular. For one thing, she also lost her stepmother not long after she lost her mom. And so it's been very hard. And I think that she's doing well now, but it's, you know, we're 3 years
So let me
out.
get this right, man. This court system be fucking with me. So your roommate get wash up on the beach, and you split town, and they still need more information to make an arrest. I guess that's a yes, but it shouldn't be. I think once you know who did it, I think we can make it happen. Give me some time. I'm not a cop. Just play one on TV. No, man. Once you know who happened, you can make it. You can make it. You can apply the pressure. You can apply the pressure the right way too. The right way. You can apply the pressure.
And she's a strong young lady, wonderful mother herself. We're so proud of her. And poor little Gracie, you know, for the longest time, she thought her mommy didn't love her anymore because Megan stopped calling her. And Megan called her almost every day. But Gracie now knows what's happened with her mother. She doesn't know all the details, of course. And she's thriving. She's doing well.
And Megan she got that look like people was important to her happiness. She just has that look like boyfriend or friends. That was a very part of the recipe of her personal happiness. It seemed like, I won't say she needed people, but having people who love her around her made her happy. Even if she argued with them a lot, it made her happy. Because without it, you would tell a big difference.
That's good to hear. It's so hard.
Let's take a break. Marco,
Y'all gonna get used to. Y'all gonna get used to. Y'all gonna get tired of this dumb video. Hey, this is for Sherlock Homies only. Welcome to my page. My name is Marlawn. This is Marlawn 7 channel. This channel is dedicated for one group of people. We don't count subscribers here. We don't count views here. We don't count likes. We count Sherlock Homies. And there's only one way to become a Sherlock Homie. You must own this book, The Edict of Marlawn. That's my book. It's a daily journal of my thoughts and rituals every day of the year. So if you don't have that book, you cannot be a Sherlock Homie. But you can be a Sherlock affiliate. This is how you become a Sherlock affiliate. Like you send me a letter. Send me a letter, send me a text, send me an email. Donate $1. Just $1 within the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate. So this channel is only for Sherlock affiliates and Sherlock homies. Everything else don't matter. Now you got a bounce partner. Till next time, people. Thanks for your support. On to this dumbass video.
Polo. So we just learning more about the case. It's kind of like as in my senses be up ready to find stuff, but I'm learning that as in they're kind of doing what I'm doing in some way. Not trying to really figure out what happened, because we're all trying to do that, but just giving it energy, like as in breathing, keeping it alive, like giving it energy. So I always think it's a unsolved whodunit. I'm noticing 50% of their cases is just putting that pressure on the guilty who out there, like saying we ain't forgot.
Hard on the family, and that's why I try to put these stories up so people understand. So if you know something, just have the courage to come forward with the information. Shannon, can you also tell us a little bit about the personality of Megan?
He said that like he run this shit. Let me find out. He is the brains behind his operation. I don't know why. I just looked at him as somebody who just worked there. But the way he said that like he's doing a lot. Seems like he's one of the ones who's picking out the cases to present. That's some cool shit. Holla at me, homeboy.
Folks at home get to know her, and my understanding was she was sort of a trusting person.
Megan was a very trusting person, and that made her vulnerable sometimes, because she believed people as they presented themselves, and she had a big heart, and she gave freely.
That's the daughter, I believe. That's the daughter.
And really didn't expect.
That's the daughter too.
People to take advantage of her, but sometimes they did. Megan loved her children. That was the most important thing to her in this world, was her children. And her lifetime goal really was to open a daycare center. She was a very loving, family-oriented young woman.
Detective, what can you tell us about, through the investigation, this relationship, the two roommates? What exactly was the nature of the relationship that the three had?
So it was a very unusual relationship. It was a threesome relationship. Megan considered Christina her girlfriend and William her boyfriend.
That explains the arm, remember? That explains the arm around him. Like, that's kind of weird. That explains it. Yep. We kind of knew that if I was thinking. That's what we already noticed, that it was kind of a little too close for just friends. Because her arm was around him. So let's keep going.
Three of them lived together.
So when Megan went missing, what were they doing? Like, what they were living together in this apartment, and then at some point Megan had to go missing. Do you have a good grasp of the timeline here of when she actually did go missing?
I do have a very I have a date, but I don't want to give that specific date out, as it's kind of important to the investigation. But you don't have to be a homicide detective detective or be in law enforcement for 23 years to know that when somebody you're living with disappears and you travel across the country within a very short time after, you don't have to be a homicide detective to know that there's something wrong with that.
How about forensics? Is this a case, because you recovered the Jeep, right? Was there anything of value in the Jeep?
Well, there were some things of value. I don't want to talk about the specifics again because it is an open investigation. But I will say that finding her remains in the water, forensics in that area was working against us. But there were other things that were found with her that are working for us.
You know, as I think about this case, the identification, detective, can you describe how difficult that was? Because it seemed like it took some time, and there was a thought that it was an Asian victim that was initially found. But what led you to finally being able to match it and put it all together?
Certainly. So we work very closely and really well with our Office of Chief Medical Examiner. And we, more often than not, we do have remains where they can't be readily identified. And Maryland's Baltimore's Office of the Chief Medical Examiner will take a look at the remains and kind of give us an overview of what the person may be. You know, in Megan's case, they said that she was an Asian female in her 40s initially in their initial examination, leaving space to re-examine and come back to us later saying that maybe she is Asian and Caucasian, and it kind of gave us a wider age range. And with that information, we opened up more possibilities. When you know, victims or missing people are reported missing, we immediately check you know, all the profiles that it might match. We call, you know, local hospitals, other law enforcement jurisdictions. You know, we found her remains in the beginning of October, and you know, we reached out to Annapolis City and other counties around. And unfortunately, when we reached out to the counties and the other jurisdictions, she wasn't a reported person at that time. So they didn't, you know, when we make the calls and we do the research, they don't know yet that she's missing, you know, because she hasn't been reported yet. And eventually, after numerous DNA testing, you know, other family members from other loved ones, you know, who they thought that the remains could be, we heard from Annapolis City that they had a missing person that somewhat matched Megan's description. And with permission of retrieving DNA from her daughter and her mother and her father, we were fine.
All right, my computer was acting up. You keep coming up like as I guess I gotta say it so I can quit thinking it. I think it's kind of, I guess it's human nature. People just want somebody, huh? People just, I'm not even talking about love, because I think for all you suckers who believe in love, I think that's still a minority in the essence of what I'm talking about. I don't think people, the masses, are out there in love. I think people are out there with incompatible relationships that's bonded together by, I don't know what I'm saying, to have somebody. I think it's not whether you're in love, halfway happy, argue a little bit. I think it's somebody else other than the person in the mirror. So I think that the kind of the claiming of a vote, another person's vote, subconsciously is, I think, it's the glue. It's the glue to most relationships because, like I just said, I guess people just want somebody, and if you go a long time, if you go time, because you go a long time without nobody, like for instance, take me, I don't get lonely, and I think personally, I know I live a lonely life, but I don't know it. Like when I don't know it, I don't know it. So that's probably one of the things I'm very thankful for that twerk in me. Pause. Don't say twerk in you and that little thing about me. My brain races too fast to even realize if I'm lonely, which I don't think I am because if I can't even understand it. So I mean, that's a force. But I guess I'm just saying nobody's really happy out there. But I guess it's a big difference from having nobody and having somebody. I guess it's a huge difference.
Finally able to confirm, and that was about over a year after we found her remains.
So we posted this, as I said, and folks have posted some comments along there. I want to share a few of them with you. Jennifer writes tonight, she went missing in October, but no one reported it until November. I would look hard at her roommates, and obviously that's a place that's being looked at. But Shannon, who actually reported Megan missing?
You know, initially we thought that Megan was with her boyfriend and Christina. In part of her relationship with William, he had been pulling her away from her family. In fact, at one time I called and he refused to let me talk to her. So we really didn't know that she was really missing. But after a couple of weeks, one of her friends posted something on Facebook that said, "Are you alive, Megan?" And my niece and I immediately said, if her friends don't know where she is, then she really is missing. And at that point, my niece, who lives closer by, actually went in and filed the missing persons report. Adult. She was an adult. I mean, she could leave if she wanted to.
Here's the thing. Them two scumbags was obviously mooching off of her. They was running game on her. And they had a stronger bond behind her back. But looking at where they lived, where she was found was very nice. Where they lived was very middle class. Very middle class. It wasn't nice. It was just textbook normal, like a normal like duplex or whatever. I guess is nice. I'm saying this. For them to be playing that role, to basically live with her, it seems like she was paying the bills to live with her. Finance. They didn't have no money. Now, how they go from killing her to all across the country? There's something missing here. Did she come across some money? Did they take her, like, basically, if they was playing that role, like they was all like a happy couple, they was using her for a place to stay. And based upon her place to stay, them bitches was in the bottom of the barrel. They left her truck and it's across the country. Them motherfuckers didn't even have a place to stay. But now they leaving a nice truck and they're across the country. Nah. People of that status, they would have had to drop off the truck and start hitchhiking because them bitches didn't have no money. This is connected to how they was able to leave their that truck. She had some money coming, or she got some money coming. She had some money coming or something. Because being that she's dead, because if they would got money any other way, they just would have bounced. They took something from that girl.
So, you know, kind of
Absolutely.
complicates things.
But when you
This is all you got. You can go back to. This is what you can do. This is what you can do. Run them bitches' names for DMV and see did they register any cars within that time. And go find out where they bought that car from, and go find out where their income to justify that. If they didn't register or buy no car from that, you probably connect them to that time period with the car rental. Check buses. They don't seem like the plain type or car rental places, or they bought a car. Because piece of shit like that, once they got $5,000 or $8,000, they think they rich. Probably bought or even 20,000. They got some money because they didn't have no money. Let's wrap this up.
you're living with two people and you go missing and they don't report you missing, 2 plus 2 sometimes equals 4.
Oh,
Detective,
shit.
I know you don't
Hey,
want to
hey,
say
shit.
anything. I understand.
Did she pay the rent? Did she pay the rent? If she had a couple months' rent, them pieces of shit, did she pay the rent?
Rena writes tonight, who would want her dead and whose fingerprints were on the steering wheel of her vehicle? Detective, is motive a part of this investigation?
You just moved on. You just moved on. Here's the thing. I'm learning. I'm a fast learner. Y'all watch too much TV. They'll be checking that shit. Did y'all fingerprint inside? They probably, because it's a murder, bro. It's iffy. If they did, she heard the question. She's gonna articulate whether or not. So if she dance around, yes, we fingerprint the truck and all this and lift fingerprints. If she dance around that, it's a 50% chance they'd even fingerprint that truck inside.
Motive as in, motive.
Detective, I don't want to put you.
yeah.
I never want to put you on the spot. On this show, we
Yeah.
don't want to do anything to interfere with the investigation and the prosecution. We just want to shine a light on it. If you can't go into it, just say you can't go into it. I'm a former prosecutor. I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Okay.
all did. They don't got no love for Snoop Dogg around that bitch. On all these cases, if you got a mic in front of your face, you was ex prosecutor or worked in. Basically, this is like the Hollywood for law enforcement. You know what I mean? There's no. I haven't saw any. I don't know. I think Nancy Grace might be there, but she's more like a talk show. But all of them people be like, this is like the Hollywood of law enforcement. They're not gonna like me.
And I appreciate that, and and that's the problem, is it is still an open investigation, and I don't want to reveal too much that could hurt the investigation later.
Absolutely.
And the reason why I said that lady looked good is because, did y'all hear? She's been on the job for 23 years. She's a seasoned vet. She's past retirement time. She put 23 years in already.
Absolutely. This may help, though, what Faye wrote. Hello, I am from Arizona, is what Faye writes. So folks in Arizona are getting this story. So if there's some information out there, hopefully they share it. I hope that you can give them closure and find out who did it so everyone else can stay safe around here. And that's the important part of this, isn't it, Detective, that you've got some folks that are in Arizona, and if people are watching in Arizona, sometimes people say things, and they may say it, and you might not think it's a big deal what they said, but it could be a big deal.
And we have been working very closely with our law enforcement partners and Pima County Sheriff's Office. Detective Miguel Flores and Sergeant Jill, whose last name escapes me right now. We're almost on a first name.
And the bad thing about it, the couple who looking like they're guilty as shit, they don't look like they're cut above street people. They're cut. They got enough swag in them. Him and her, even if they split up, they're not street people. They're just low income people. That's a bad thing, because they almost are not desperate. They're just poor. They're not. Their looks, their connections, their friends, their gift of gab will always. They're not on the street, even though they both probably not making no money. They survive. So maybe DUIs or this or that, but they're the type after that, they probably haven't really got in trouble again.
Basis that we talk to them so much. I believe that while Christine and William are in Arizona, they are addicted to substances, that during one of their conversations, while they may be under the influence, they could...
Nope. The reason why I say they've been doing drugs, that wasn't it. It was more. Because when you're living with somebody you're doing drugs, you don't have the gas money, you don't have the vehicle, and you don't have the means to get up and travel across country. That's almost rent. So maybe in the process, at the same time, subconsciously know the rent is there too in cash. And big forehead ass bitch got a little piece of shit car. So y'all leave it. Maybe then, drug rage with information, they took something. If them bitches had the $300 to $800 it take to travel across country, they would have been in a hotel getting high. It would have been spent on shit. They didn't have no money like that. So to leave that nice truck and stuff like that, no. There's something more. They took something. Fuck that. They took something.
Say more than they mean to.
Absolutely. Shannon, before we go, I wanted to give you an opportunity just to tell us.
And I tell you another thing, like them, I don't want to call her Megan. Like when they just want to belong and be with people. She was a level above them. Like as in, she was more comfortable in lifestyle, in her life. Her parents had more money, this and that. She could probably go borrow $1,000 from her dad, or her dad has it. Them motherfuckers couldn't do that. So when in them type of relationships too, they start almost role playing. When I say role playing, in a sense, in that dynamic, Megan become rich. She become rich. She's like the rich one, and that plays out. And she starts seeming she's rich because she has connections. She probably had more access to money than they could. So when she can always buy shit, she appears rich, and that becomes like an identity. And she probably almost showed too much. She probably almost went here, did that, did this, mixed with the kids. This might be killed her first stimulus check. When did this happen? When did this happen? Because if she hold on 1 second. Damn. Marco.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Marlawn Heavenly. This channel is dedicated to the Sherlock homies. If you don't have this book, you are not a Sherlock homie. That's my book, The Edict of Marlawn. It's a daily journal on my thoughts and rituals for every day of the year. Information below. We don't count subscribers here. We don't count views. We don't count likes. we count Sherlock homies. So if you don't have my book, this video, this channel is not for you. Wait, you could be an affiliate. You just can send me a text within the last 30 days. You can send me an email or write a letter or donate $1. I have to donate $1 within the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate and you're welcome. But if you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you're not a Sherlock homie, you got a bounce partner. No. Alright. Till next time, people. I'm out.
Alright, Polo. I'm a little scatterbrained. I lost my fucking train of thought. It's only like a minute and 36 seconds left. Let's finish this up.
Important resolving this is for you, the family, the children, to get an answer here.
Well, nothing is going to bring Megan back to us, but being able to put this to rest in a way, and it's very important to us to get these people off the street, because if they did this to Megan, who else is going to cross their path? And the family does, I don't really like the word closure, but the family does need to be able to put it to rest.
You know what word I like to use, Shannon? Justice.
Yes.
Justice.
Yes.
That's what's needed. Shannon.
And Megan deserves justice.
Absolutely. We really appreciate both of you coming on. I hope this helps. We will stay on this. We're not one and done here. We will stay on this story. Shannon Perry, Megan's aunt, and Detective Kelly Harding, the lead detective in the case, who I know also will stay on this case until the end. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, the number's on the screen. Please, if you can, help. When we come back.
All right, people. There's a lot that they didn't answer. It seems like I won't say that. I would say this. These cops, nothing against her. She kind of thick too. These cops, they don't be doing that TV shit, man. And at the same time, is maybe we ain't the one that's tripping. Maybe they tripping. Maybe they all need to be doing that TV shit. Cause I just got something. I probably know why they ain't prosecuted them yet or tried to. They didn't even do the forensics at the apartment. Because it was a month later or whenever. They didn't go back and do forensics because somebody. I don't care if y'all moved in here. Y'all need to go get a hotel room. We need to check for blood underneath these rugs and all this shit. Like as in, something tells me it's even worse than you think. Like when we out here in the world seeing all the cut capabilities of law enforcement. But the truth is, it ain't like that in real life, man. It ain't like that. Okay, like, perfect example. Have somebody break in your house, and they take a gang of shit. They broke in your car too, stole the stereo and everything. They took a gang of shit. There's a McDonald's at the corner, and there's only one way out from your house. I got news for you. If you watch CSI, them motherfuckers is caught. You smoking your blunt with your homie, them motherfuckers is caught. Y'all putting it together. But trust me. Is my mic on? Yeah. Trust me. Them cops ain't fingerprinting shit. They ain't going to McDonald's and they ain't reviewing no CCTV footage. They ain't gonna even go ask the neighbor if they saw anything. Maybe if you died or something. But no, they don't be doing that shit. So the capabilities in our mind, it doesn't match. And I think that's on law enforcement. Rule right now. Anytime a spouse or family member or something go missing, not even family member, let's stick with spouse. Instant lie detector test. Just get it out the way. We do this with everybody. I'm like, give me your badge. Let me see your badge. This is what you do. Hello, Mrs. Killer. Yeah, we're looking for your husband. But my name is Sherlock Homeboy, and I kind of do things different. And I kind of like to get a lie detector test in the first 3 hours of meeting the spouse of the person that's missing. And it's ticking. Time's ticking. It's kind of like my method, because I would spend so much time, no matter who it is. It's not just you. I've been doing this all the time. This is standard for me. Partner missing, I need a lie detector test. Then I move on. But I tell you one thing. Every time somebody tells me no, I don't move on. So, do you want me to spend time looking at you while everybody else act like they're not? No, you're fucking up resources. Get that in so we can find your partner. Yes, so we're gonna start introducing new methods. They need to go somewhere with these 80. What do I call it? What's that? Beverly Hills Cop shit. We ain't falling for the banana and tailpipe. This one threw me off. I was off my game a little bit. I think I'm going to go back in my corner, get some water, listen to my coach, and come back for another round. All right, people. Appreciate it, Sherlock Holmes. And this is so intimate because I lost my channel. So only my snug buddies, court case and chill. This is almost personal. I love you guys too. Hey, appreciate it, homies. Till next time.
What's up, people? Another dumb video in the book. That stupid shit. This is supposed to be my commercial. Check out my book, The Edict of Marlawn, available everywhere you buy books. If you get my book from me, The Edict of Marlawn, from the merch store, it's 25% cheaper and it's always signed. Thanks for your support, and this channel sucks ass. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you network, fam. Appreciate the mail. Appreciate the message. I'm out enjoying my day. You made my day. It's the little things, famo. It's the little things, famo. I sure appreciate it. I'm going to frame this. Appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you.